Hello, and welcome to 2026. So much has changed in the way we connect, the way we collaborate, and the way we work. But the most meaningful shift is this. People are returning to the office, and they're returning with higher expectations. Hybrid work has matured, the bar has risen, and today, collaboration isn't just powered by technology, but also by culture. Employees want to get together, but without the technology getting in the way. They want natural experiences that are consistent, intuitive, and help them get their work done. Good meeting rooms aren't enough anymore. They have to be exceptional. Spaces where everything works the moment you walk in, even on a Monday morning. Spaces where the technology is secondary and relationships are primary. When technology stops demanding attention, people are more engaged. That's when collaboration becomes organic. It becomes a cultural advantage. Something that strengthens teams, accelerates decisions, and makes the office a place where real work gets done. And that's why we invest so deeply in engineering a culture of collaboration, not just for better meetings, for better spaces, better relationships, and real collaboration.
Culture doesn't happen by accident. It happens when the infrastructure underneath it is engineered with intention. That's what Crestron builds. The foundation for intelligent spaces where collaboration feels effortless and the technology simply works. When the engineering is right, the technology becomes invisible. Out of sight, out of mind, but always on. And that's where AI comes in. Starting in the room. Every camera, every microphone, every touch interface, every sensor. They're not just enabling collaboration today. They're becoming the AI sensory network that will power more intelligent workspaces tomorrow. So when you invest in AV, you're not just investing in meeting rooms. You're investing in technology that lets you take full advantage of the AI tools Microsoft Teams and Zoom offer, like accurate transcriptions that let you easily revisit important meeting points, or automatic translation to help everyone, everywhere, understand every word, even putting together actionable insights that keep projects on target. Everything that makes hybrid meetings more efficient. Investment in AV is an investment in AI. And that intelligence shouldn't feel experimental. It should feel like Monday morning, predictable, practical, and proven. AI that shows up to work just like your teams do. But for intelligence to scale, the ecosystem matters. Openness, consistency, security, everything working together across every room, not just flagship spaces. This is what intentional engineering looks like. It's how you turn rooms into reliable, equitable, high-performance collaboration spaces. And it's how you turn collaboration into culture.
The expectations of hybrid work, the need for trust in technology, and the rise of AI, these are tall orders, and having a rock-solid framework is essential to bring them all together. Our framework is simple: deploy, core, peripheral. It starts with deploy, how you get systems into rooms quickly, cleanly, consistently, and at scale. Then core, the intelligence at the edge, compute, interfaces, audio, video, the things people touch, the things that define the experience. And finally, peripheral, the ecosystem that expands to every room type, every layout, every use case. Not afterthoughts, not accessories, essential components engineered to work as one. This is how you build collaboration that feels effortless. This is how you build intelligence that's future-ready. And this is how you build spaces people want to return to. Today, we're excited to show you what this looks like in practice. 5 products intentionally engineered to bring this framework to life. Collab Compute, 80 series touchscreens, the One Beyond i12D intelligent camera, DMNAX intelligent audio, and Automate VX 6.5. Let's take a closer look.
Brad and Alex just painted the vision. Now let's say the products that make it real. We're going to walk through 5 products, but these aren't 5 separate solutions. They're built around that concept of deploy, core, and peripheral. As we go through each one, you'll see how that framework shows up in intentional engineering decisions we've made. Alex and I will show you how this comes together. 5 products built around deploy, core, and peripheral.
Let's start with the foundation, the Collab compute, the brain of the collaboration space. It's the foundation for hybrid meetings, the platform running Microsoft Teams Rooms and Zoom Rooms on Windows. But it's not just another compute appliance. It's purpose-built with Intel Core Ultra processors that have integrated NPUs, or neural processing units, for AI-ready computing at the edge. It's engineered specifically for professional AV integration. Think of it as the brain of the collaboration space. All your peripherals connect to this. Cameras, microphones, touch panels, displays. It's where the intelligence happens. We designed the Collab compute with deployment consistency in mind, because at scale, every difference adds time and complexity. A built-in power supply, no external components, no extra cable management. Toolless bracket mounting, allowing you to install behind displays, under tables, in racks, fast, clean, and consistent. XIO cloud provisioning, zero-touch deployment with remote management. Whether you're deploying one room or 1,000, the experience is identical. Same hardware, same bracket, same provisioning process. That's deployed thinking, engineered for scale. Here's why the compute power matters. This platform is built for where collaboration is heading. Those Intel Core Ultra processors with NPUs give us the foundation for AI at the edge. Today, you get responsive AI experiences through Teams and Zoom, Microsoft Copilot and Zoom AI Companion delivering transcription, speaker identification, intelligent recaps, and meeting context processing. But we're also building for tomorrow. As Microsoft and Zoom continue to evolve their intelligent features, as more of that AI processing shifts from the edge for lower latency and increased privacy, this platform has the headroom to grow with those capabilities. This isn't AI coming eventually. It's Monday morning AI that works today with the architecture to support what's coming next. Let's talk about BYOD, or bring your own device. The Collab compute supports two distinct workflows. BYOD presentation allows you to share content via HDMI and DM Essentials inputs, your laptop, a document camera, whatever you need to present to the room for your hybrid meeting. The second is BYOD conferencing. Connect your laptop to the AE series touch panel via USB-C. More to come on that later. Now you get both presentation and conferencing. What that means is you can share your screen content, plus you'll have access to the room's professional cameras, microphones, and speakers. You're running the meeting from your device on your meeting platform, but using room quality AV. Walk into any room, plug in, use the room's AV, run your meeting your way. Now, let's talk about how this platform adapts to different spaces. The Collab compute isn't designed just for general IT use, it's purpose-built for collaboration. 4 USB 3 ports for all of your peripheral needs, cameras, microphones, speakers, whatever that space requires. 3 HDMI outputs plus USB-C for multi-display configurations, DM Essentials support for long cable runs, and BYOD presentation in larger spaces. Dual network ports for secure, segmented enterprise networking, plus a dedicated PoE port that powers and connects our 80 series touch panels. Conferencing, control, and BYOD all from that single cable. You get AI-ready intelligence and the flexibility to design rooms exactly how you want them.
Now, let's talk about the interfaces that make these spaces work, the 80 series touchscreens. 80 series touchscreens deliver all the touchpoints you need in a meeting space: scheduling, UC control, and room control on one hardware platform. Think about the touchpoints in any collaboration space. You have scheduling outside of the room that helps you to manage availability and bookings. You have UC control inside of the room, which allows you to join Teams and Zoom calls. And then you have room control that orchestrates the entire space. The same hardware platform that adapts to 3 different workflows, all managed together. 3 touchpoints, 1 platform. The interface is everything. It determines whether users walk into a room and immediately know what to do, or they stand there confused, hunting for that start meeting button. We have the scheduling touchpoint outside the room. It's that at-a-glance availability with the RGB light bar you can see from down the hall, with one-tap booking, check-in, or release. We have sensor integration that triggers automatic decline for no-show, and we work with leading scheduling providers like Microsoft, Zoom, SpaceT, AppSpace, and Joan, with plenty more coming to the platform in the future. We then have the UC touchpoint that starts inside of the room, with support for native Teams rooms and Zoom rooms interfaces. You get that one-touch join. We also get seamless content sharing with built-in BYOD conferencing via USB-C. You plug in your laptop and suddenly you have access to the room's cameras, microphones, and speakers, even though you're running the meeting from your device. Then we have the room control touchpoint. It's complete orchestration. For spaces that need more than just UC, this unifies everything: AV, lighting, shades, and climate, all in one custom interface built with Crestron Construct. Complete space orchestration built to your brand for your spaces. The right interface in the right place for the right task. Now, let's talk about what makes all this secure and manageable at scale. The 80 series touchscreens are built on MDEP, Microsoft Device Ecosystem Platform, which means enterprise-grade security, including device verification from boot up, integration with Microsoft Intune, and support for your organization's security posture. For deployment and management, Crestron's XIO Cloud brings centralized provisioning and monitoring across your entire ecosystem. Remote control via XIO Cloud puts you virtually in the room, so you can see exactly what's on the touchscreen from anywhere running any application, allowing you to troubleshoot without being on site. And being PoE powered, it means one cable that delivers both power and data for clean installations and minimal infrastructure. Enterprise-grade security, centralized management, one cable deployment. You're not deploying 3 different products. You're deploying one hardware platform that adapts to 3 different workflows. The same backend management, the same security posture, the same deployment experience. Scheduling, UC control, and room control, all on one platform. That's the 80 series. Next, we're going to dive into intelligent video and how we're making deployment faster and more accurate with our latest update to Automate VX. Automate VX is a core component of Crestron's intelligent video platform. It coordinates multiple cameras and microphones to create professional speaker tracking and dynamic framing in high-impact spaces. With version 6.5, we're introducing Auto Measure, AI-powered configuration that uses computer vision and spatial awareness to automatically measure and position cameras and microphones. Plus, we're adding expanded microphone compatibility and support for select Panasonic broadcast cameras. Intelligent video with AI-powered deployment. Here's what typically happens when you deploy intelligent video. You design a room, you spec the position of the cameras and microphones, and then installation day shows up, and you discover the ceiling isn't at the height where the plan said it would be. Or there's a beam, or a duct, or HVAC that no one mentioned. So now you're on site with a tape measure, measuring every camera and microphone position, updating your room design. You have to ensure it's right, because if the measurements are off, that space won't work properly. Auto Measure eliminates that entire problem with computer vision and Automate VX's spatial awareness. Auto Measure adapts to reality, no tape measure required. Auto Measure uses our Auto Measure cubes. They're temporary markers that you place on the ceiling microphones during installation. They leverage a Ruco marker technology for computer vision detection. The system automatically detects those markers, calculates the precise position and orientation of every camera and microphone, and it updates the room design in real time based on the actual installation. This means no manual measurements and no tape measures, and no hoping you get it right. You get positioning accuracy reports that show exactly where the devices are placed, and the system adapts to reality automatically. The result? Your installations are faster and more accurate. Version 6.5 also expands your choices with broader device compatibility. We have microphone support from Shure, Bosch, and Audio-Technica, giving you more flexibility across different room types and project requirements. And we've added camera flexibility with support for select Panasonic cameras alongside our Crestron One Beyond lineup. Whether you're working with existing camera infrastructure or have specific project requirements, Automate VX now gives you more options while maintaining the same intelligent tracking and framing capabilities. Plus, it's a free software update for Automate VX systems. Update to 6.5 and get access to Auto Measure and expanded microphone support across all models, and camera flexibility on supported systems. This is technology that adapts to the real world and keeps getting better. Auto Measure, expanded compatibility, and free updates. That's Automate VX 6.5. Deploy thinking for intelligent video. Now, not every space needs a full Automate VX system, so let's talk about the One Beyond i12D. The One Beyond i12D is an intelligent PTZ camera with 3 4K cameras built into one device, with 2 PTZ lenses for crisp speaker close-ups and 1 wide-angle lens for full-room framing, with built-in visual AI for speaker tracking, group framing, and dynamic composition. It features a built-in microphone for direction of arrival audio that's used to detect the speaker location in the room. It's intelligent video in one streamlined form factor. Many conference rooms need intelligent speaker tracking, but not every space requires or can support a full multi-camera Automate VX system. Maybe it's budget, maybe it's infrastructure constraints. Maybe it's simply that the room doesn't need that level of complexity. The i12D bridges that gap. You get professional speaker tracking without the infrastructure of a full system. With 3 4K cameras, visual AI processing, and composition modes like picture-in-picture and conversation mode, it's plug-and-play intelligent video for everyday, medium, and large conference rooms. Professional tracking without the complexity. Here's what makes deploying the i12D so fast. You have no external processors to configure, no complex programming, and no third-party microphones to integrate. It's built for Microsoft Teams rooms and Zoom rooms, featuring USB and HDMI outputs, meaning it's ready to connect to any other system. The built-in microphones handle speaker detection, not audio capture, which means you use your preferred room audio solution. You can route far-end audio over the network or via an analog connection to prevent false triggers in the room. The camera intelligently shows the full room when the far end is speaking and switches to speaker tracking when someone local in the room talks. It has a wall-mounted bracket included, which means one installer, one morning, and your room's working. That's the deployment advantage. Intelligent video without the complexity. It's plug-and-play intelligent video. The i12D delivers intelligent composition. That means close-ups of active speakers, wide shots for group engagement, and picture-in-picture for context, along with conversation mode for back and forth dialogue, all automatically. But it can also scale. With intelligent switching, we support up to 4 companion One Beyond cameras, including presenter tracking cameras for dynamic multi-angle engagement of any space. This is where peripheral thinking comes in. Right technology for the right space. Huddle rooms, they may warrant a standard camera. Medium conference rooms, and i12D as a standalone device. As you step up to large conference rooms, pair the i12D with companion cameras for that multi-angle coverage. As you step up into larger, high-impact spaces, Automate VX systems with multi-camera. The i12D sits right in the middle, delivering professional results without overbuying. And because it's part of the One Beyond family, it integrates with the broader ecosystem. The same management tools, the same Crestron light bar for visual feedback, delivering a consistent experience. This is the right technology for the right space that scales intelligently. 3 cameras, visual AI, plug-and-play deployment, scaling with companion cameras. That's the i12D.
Okay, next up is DMNAX Intelligent Audio. DMNAX Intelligent Audio is built around a fundamentally different architecture. Network first, distributed processing, designed for scale. At the core is the DMNAX audio processor, but the intelligence is distributed. Mic pods, ceiling microphones, Saro speakers, each device has its own processing built in, all PoE powered, all connected via your network infrastructure using DMNAX or AES67 for interoperability. Auto discovery means devices just find each other and configure the system automatically. Validated configurations for many space types, tested, proven, and ready to deploy. What's the result? Minimal time to audio. Built specifically for Microsoft Teams and Zoom with AI-ready processing tuned for Copilot and AI Companion. A network-based architecture, distributed processing, validated configurations, and that's how DMNAX scales. So here's what that architecture means for deployment. It's a single cable per device. PoE delivers both power and data, just like your network switches and access points. Deploy a single mic pod in a huddle room or a full ceiling array of microphones and speakers in a boardroom. The same platform, the same process, the same management tools, all on your network infrastructure. The result? Installations are faster, configurations are proven, and you get minimal time to audio. Minimal time to audio from installation to a working system. But deployment simplicity isn't the only story. The intelligence matters too. Advanced DSP in every configuration. AEC, AGC, noise reduction, auto mixing, all of this is pre-configured for the best system performance. Direction of arrival tracking. The system knows where the sound is coming from. The spatial awareness enables intelligent video integration and natural collaboration. The result? AI assistants work the way they are supposed to. Transcriptions capture every word, meeting recaps are accurate, action items don't get missed. Audio that makes AI work for you. Here's what makes DMNAX scalable. Validated configurations for every space type. Not theoretical, not this should work, validated and proven. For small rooms, a single mic speaker pod. For medium conference rooms, simply add more pods or leverage a ceiling mount microphone and speakers. For large boardrooms, simply add even more pods or ceiling mics and speakers. Every configuration is tested. We know it works. You deploy with confidence. Same DMNAX audio processor backbone, same network-based architecture, same PoE deployment approach, same XIO cloud management. Whether you're deploying audio to one room or 100, you're using the same platform, the same tools, the same validated designs. And because it's AES67, it's compatible and network-based, you have unlimited scalability. Add spaces as your business grows. No infrastructure limitations. One platform that scales to every space, huddle rooms all the way up to boardrooms. Network-first architecture, AI-ready intelligence, validated configurations. That's the DMNAX Intelligent Audio Platform.
So there you have it, 5 products built around deploy, core, and peripheral. We started with a Collab Compute, the AI-ready foundation for hybrid meetings. We then spoke about the 80 series touchscreens, the interfaces that make your spaces work. We then dove into Automate VX 6.5, intelligent video with AI-powered deployment. Then we spoke about the one beyond I12D, professional tracking without the complexity. And we wrapped it up with DMNAX Intelligent Audio, network-first audio that scales to any space. We discussed deploy thinking, simplicity, consistency, and engineered for scale. We talked about our core technologies, the intelligence, the interfaces, and the AI-ready architecture. And you saw peripheral, validated configurations and ecosystems that scale and adapt to every space type. This is what intentional engineering looks like in practice. It's AI-ready infrastructure built for how collaboration actually works.
Every organization today is asking the same question. How do we bring people together in a way that feels real, not forced, not complicated, real? And the answer is simple: exceptional experiences.
Experiences powered by infrastructure that's invisible, intelligence that's practical, AI that starts in the room and evolves with your people. Spaces that just work, so collaboration can just flow.
The products that you've seen today, Collab Compute, the 80 series touchscreens, the I12D camera, DMNAX audio, and the latest release of Automate VX, they're more than innovations. They're building blocks, a foundation for intelligent spaces, a framework for consistency, trust, and scale.
And together, they enable something even more meaningful: a culture of collaboration, a culture where teams feel empowered, where decisions move faster, where connection becomes your competitive advantage.
We're proud to build this future with you, and we can't wait to see what you create next.